Viber Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Viber Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Viber Finance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vibreville. Smash that like button. We got some alpha tonight. Hopefully, it's been brutal the last couple days. The FUD, it's all over the place. On Pulse Chain, on Titan X, just all over. The fires in LA. Shit's just getting crazy out there. But you know what? This right here, this volatility, this questioning whether crypto is going to keep pumping. Is the bull market going to end in March? Are we going to run all year? What's going on? This is the volatility that you pay for big gains on the other side. It's not just you buy a coin and it's just smooth sailing the entire way. It doesn't work like that. So this right here, these feelings that you feel right now, questioning everything. Am I in the right coins? Is it over? Is Richard Hart going to jail? All the nonsense out there. It's meant to shake you out. And don't do it. We're almost through. I just got some piping hot alpha from Chris from the Verse. He just posted a tweet. Let's just bring that up right now. Who cares about the bubbles? Bitcoin dominance is approaching a death cross. Well, let me get myself down off of here. No need. What up, fellas? Mobius, Facing Reality, Vets, David M, Hex Monkey, Mr. Rock Jockey. What's up, fellas? This right here is huge. Bitcoin dominance is approaching a death cross. This occurs when the 50-week moving average crosses under the 200-week moving average. Everything seems bearish, but in reality, it's about to get extremely bullish. So, Chaos Chris, you know he's crazy with the TA. He's all about it. He's in sync with the market makers, seeing the games that they're playing, and this is what they do. Every cycle, it's harder and harder and harder. They want you to get shaken out. They want people, retail, to come in. And it's funny. Well, last time Bitcoin was at 105, 106, my dad called me and was like, hey, do you think it's a good time to buy some Bitcoin right now? And I just started laughing. It's like, Dad, no, the time was the last 2 years when I was telling you, like, now's the time. Now's the time. But that's just human emotion. And of course, what happened after that? When he calls me, it's like, oh God, I'm nervous now. Within a couple days later, we start coming down. So everyone that bought in at like 102, 103, 105, they just got rinsed, and then they sell, and then they buy back in again higher, and then it dips and they sell, and people get shaken out. But we're here now. We're literally at that point where we're about to run. So buckle up. And it's funny, I drew this back in November on the 18th, and it's literally coming. It's going to play out almost the move exactly. You know, if you just shift this line a little bit over, I mean, we're going to run up exactly like I thought. And I hope we get to like 120 and then another dump down and then one more push up to like 130 in early March. And that I think is going to be the local top. Everyone's going to be saying it's over. The bull market's over. Get out. And then it's going to start, reselling in the summertime. And then Q4, I think we're going to take off again. And Max Payne is always to the upside. I think we're going to run the end of the year again into 2026 and just shock people. And then when the global debt restructuring happens in 2026, that's when I think the everything problem happens. And we just see a huge bubble collapse. So Bitcoin's ready. We're ready. And even if we pull up and dominance starts to fall, Titan X and all of our altcoins start to pump. And I really hope we're so near the bottom. I mean, I can't see these things rolling over another time. I mean, ETH has to start going. It's that time where ETH makes a move, and it just happens out of the blue in January. And that's when it all starts for our altcoins. And just think 3 months ago when Morpheus was launching, Volt and Viper were launching, and everything was pumping. And now look where we are. And we're gonna be in that exact phase again in 2 months from now. And we go through these cycles. And that's the thing I got to get better at, which Gugad, the degenerate of all people, is so good with recognizing the local tops. When everyone gets too euphoric, the market's coming back. We're not. I keep thinking like, oh man, this is a time where maybe it's just going to keep running up, but we're not in peak euphoria right now. That's the only time for like 6 weeks, everything keeps going up and you don't have to worry. It just keeps running and running and running. But that's only a 6-week cycle in every 4 years. So from now until that peak euphoria part in maybe March-ish, we're going to see pump runs up and then dumps, up, down, just like we are now. And that shakes people out. That's just the name of the game. And honestly, a good TA guy to watch is Cobra Crypto on YouTube. He's figured out basically the algorithms and the pitchforks that the algorithms and the trading bots are using. He sees where he recognizes where they start to sell at and buy at from his pitchforks and the levels he draws. And he's been so spot on. So just watching him has been a huge help. And then Chris is so good at TA. Gugad with his emotions and recognizing just patterns in bullishness and bearishness when people are getting too excited, and you start to see these things and you learn and you realize that at the end of the day, if you can just pick the best coins that have a future, that have a good team, they have a good fundamental use case, good tokenomics, they're around for multiple cycles, you win in the long run. If you got into Hedera at 5-6 cents and you held on to it, it's never going to be back down, I think, below 25, 20 cents ever again. And when we start to run up to $1, $2, we'll never be down to maybe 50, 75 cents again. So if you got in at 5 cents and it drops down to 75 cents in the next bear market, who cares? You're up a 15x. And then you just hold. We got to zoom out and think crypto is our wealth preservation, our way to make yield, earn yield, and keep it coming in. Like crypto, we're going to become our own banks. That's the whole point of DeFi. That's the whole point of Pulse Chain. To take these assets like Alien and Enki that pay you a reflection coin. So Enki pays you back Atropa, PDI, and Teddy Bear. All three of them are bonded together in liquidity. So you buy one coin and you get in now when it's in its infancy. And for the next 6 to 8 years, it can pay you back reflections. And then you take those rewards and you throw them in a liquidity pool and you earn on those versus holding a meme coin, that like Teddy Bear, it just sits in your wallet, or Pulse X. You need to start finding stuff that you earn yield on. That's to me the most important thing in crypto. And once it starts being just commonly known that all the institutions are using DeFi, once they start using Flare and taking all the Bitcoin they own and wrapping it and making it an F asset and pairing it up with other assets they own, that's the future where all this is going. They're going to start having massive losses on one side of their books, on their balance sheets, and they're going to need another asset to rise and offset it. And I just think it's going to be crypto that pumps up and offsets all the losses in the stock market, bond market, all the other bullshit out there that's collapsing in front of our face. And this was the FUD right here from the Bitcoin, that they were unloading $6.5 billion of the Bitcoin. Well, no, that's how the process goes. Our law system is so stupid that once the government seizes the assets, it goes to like the marshals or something. And the marshals are not allowed to hold the Bitcoin for the government. They have to like sell it to cash or whatever. So this is all part of a process that takes years. So none of this is new. Just like that FUD with Richard Hart, with Interpool. It was 6 months old and now it's being resurfaced. Like this is the same process that they're just creating nonsense out of. And that's how I see how they do this to people. Like people that aren't here every day watching the market. You know, you're out working all day, you come back and you just see this thing, this FUD article out here, and you believe it. You don't know. You could see a tweet, US government selling off this Bitcoin. You could think, oh God, that's not good at all. While having no clue that it was part of a sale that happened 6 months ago, and it takes a year. So it's crazy, guys. And then at the same time, if it was that bad, at 1 year after the ETFs came out, guess what? The first year exceeded all expectations, making a historic debut that reshaped both the Bitcoin market and traditional finance. So what happens when Trump comes in? He's super pro Ripple, and we see a Hedera ETF, we see a Ripple ETF, and who else knows what other ones after that. But they're coming, and people are going to lose their minds when Hedera and XRP have an ETF. And Ripple goes public on the BlackRock Stock Exchange in Texas. The entire market's going to go crazy. So you really think the bull market is over? Like ETH had its biggest inflows ever last month in December into their ETF. Bitcoin had $44.2 billion of inflows in 2024. In less than a year, 44 billion. So the big boys know the market makers are messing with you to try to get you to sell, to think the markets are over. And I thought to myself, I put something together too the last week with the markets and why the markets sucked in 2024. And I think it has to do with taxes. If you just saw that they delayed the tax reporting and all that stuff until 2026, because they know they'll have the technology then, and people are going to have their gains in 2025. So no one this year, I didn't fill that stuff out because I didn't sell anything last year. I maybe sold $2,000 in PayPal. That's it. So big deal. You don't need to really report. It's no money. But this upcoming year, when we start cashing out a lot more to our banks and into fiat, we're going to have to pay tax on it. And I think they want people willingly paying their taxes, giving that stuff away. And you're much more likely to give it away if you're making money. So I think that this last year sucked for a reason. So the year 2025, this tax year in 2026, when all the stuff is in place, regulations and all of that, people will know how much tax they're going to have to pay. If Trump changes it to some kind of flat tax, or there's no tax on American cryptos, I mean, whatever it is, we'll see, but it's going to end up a lot better. And I don't know if you guys saw this with Decentralized Me. He put this video out calling on Godwill. And I've been saying this for so long. We need to get good publicity going for Pulsing. We need new marketing. Rags has been saying it too. We need to get the best people out here and start making new, good content. And then what a great way for him to get an actual marketing company out there to start promoting stuff. And he put out a great video. Yeah, this right here. His solution on how he does it, how he's going to do it. And I think he's raised 100,000 already. And I think this is awesome. This is what I want to see. He's got a 2 or 3 month window to do it and prove himself. And if not, people can stop it or whatever. But I'm glad that he's doing this. Shout out to Decentralized Me. I really think this is a good idea versus all the car racing and all that stuff. We could have put that to so much better use, but it doesn't sound sexy at first, or it's not fun. But you know what? This is going to be awesome. I hope he gets $500,000 from the whales in the community. If I had it, I would send it to him. I would make a big donation. But until we have it like that, I'm here to share it to people who are in a much better position where a couple $1,000, send an ETH in is nothing, to where send the ETH in, I'm going to have to go through my portfolio and start mass selling. But I digress. And for everyone that's been fading PTGC and UFO, look at this. PTGC is up 400x against Pulse. UFO is up 120x against Pulse. And I've been telling everybody that's been holding Pulse Chain, swap it into UFO and PTGC, and then Enki and Alien. Start getting your reflections, because these two, PTGC pays you more for holding it, and UFO, same thing. They just show up in your wallet. If you hold UFO, you'll have more tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. So that's that. I don't own any Pulse Chain. No, I swapped all of it into, I don't know what the passive income plays, and Sunny's ecosystem. I moved a bunch into there with Meth Lab, because Meth Lab, I figure, all right, I can get in down here at 2 cents at the absolute bottom of this thing. I mean, I've been DCAing into this for a while. I mean, since last year when it first came out. Oh, wow. Meth Lab launched this year. All right. Well, maybe it was this year, but I was probably buying all the way up, and I know I was buying the bottom hard, and I got a decent, I think I got a top, like, and I think I'm trying to get 1%, but some of these, it's a little out of the equation. But regardless, this is paying me back wrapped ETH, which is pegged to Pulse Chain. So now, look at how much this thing's dropped from the local top, from 7 cents down to 2.8. So now you come in and you swap your Pulse Chain for Meth Lab down here at the bottom, and you get the price appreciations while being paid Pulse Chain back. So you can now get Pulse Chain back for the rest of your life. It just doesn't make sense for me to hold Pulse Chain when this right here is going to do the same, because it's pretty much paired and bonded together. Hex LP, this coin is awesome. It's paid me back so much Hex, and both of them. If you don't know Hex, which Hex is going to do better, E-Hex or P-Hex? Guess what? Buy Hex LP. It's right at the bottom down here, and guess when it pays you? Both hexes in a liquidity pool. So you just go to PulseX, log in with your wallet that holds this coin, and then you see it there. Or you can go to DBank and paste your wallet and see the hex that you're earning in liquidity pools just for holding this. So, like, these are the coins I want to be in for the next 5 years. Alien, Enki paying you back, Pulse Wrap Bitcoin, PDI, Atropa, and Teddy. 4 coins. And then you can take them and pair up the Pulse Wrap Bitcoin with the Teddy, and pair up the PDI with the Atropa, because they're all bonded together. So now from holding Enki, you earn 4 coins of passive income. And now you put them into LP pools, and you're earning more. You're earning twice off of that one coin. It doesn't get better than this, guys. This is how crypto, this is what crypto is for. This is how we capitalize and utilize it to our advantage. You buy down here early, you get in the bottoms. I was buying this thing up to 25 cents or something way on. And then I was buying the complete bottom at a couple cents. So it all averages out the way down. But now we just had another opportunity to be getting this figure 6 cents. So the reflections on this, if you put $100 into this right now, I guarantee you the reflections at the top in Hex, the Hex you earn in that liquidity pool will be worth $100. You'll get it out. So, like, I don't know why other people don't see this, or they do, but they're just so into this get rich overnight. I got to make as much as possible. They can't step back and think long term. So Morpheus, amazing play on Titan X, Alien X, but Die Hard, that's the other one right here. This is paying you back PDI, and it's got a huge pool with PDI too, with its liquidity. So every day, like, this is down, look at that. It was up to 60 cents a month and a half ago, and now it's down to 15. So you can get 4x the amount of tokens down here. You go swap 5 million of your Pulse into Die Hard, and you start collecting PDI every single day. I guarantee you that PDI, when it hits $1, if you go and look at all your reflections, you will be able to sell them for 5 million Pulse or more. And then you'll have your whole bag of Die Hard as a moon bag where you can hold for the rest of your life, collecting a stable coin that pays you $1. That right now is at $0.015. It's a no-brainer. No, dude, I haven't yet. I gotta get on stream with Steven again, and we got to do this. Bro, I've been so busy. I haven't done anything with that. I started this stuff with him on stream, my Vibra coin, but I have not done anything since because unfortunately I came down with rabies. I got bit with the bug, and yeah, I don't know what happened. I just could I involuntarily was just shilling the hell out of this coin everywhere, just blasting every Twitter account I could find. And rabies pays you back 2% Miggles reflections. So my Miggles are juicy. You know, one of my wallets has like almost 25, 30 bucks in Miggles rewards already. So I can just sell that back and buy more coins or buy some ETH with it. But it's awesome to be holding a meat. And this thing pumped so hard while the market was dumping. The shout out to the Mo was shilling it, and a bunch of you on Twitter. I'm like, all you that are helping, you guys are all legends. Lakota, he's been out here shilling for us. Gugad, Gugad's got rabies too, bro. Yeah, he got bit. Yeah, he got bit by a New York City swamp rat or a sewer rat. He was out smoking a cig, and he heard some like chirping, and he went to look down the sewer grate, and the city rat bit him. New York City sewer rat got him right in the foot, and he's got rabies now too. So be careful. You know, rabies is could be some big things popping with rabies. That's all I'm gonna say in my rabid state of mind. And then COAI, this is my other gem for AI. This thing's been doing awesome. It's been breaking trends. It's been smashing fib levels. And if you're interested in it, go to the website. There's a lottery. So if you buy $50 worth on their website through Uniswap, they just have a little aggregator in there. You get a lottery ticket, and it qualifies you for the drawing every half hour. Any face in daddy on base was going to liquidity web it. More likely better off putting into wifey on Pulse chain. Yeah, I don't know anything about wifey right now. Haven't heard of it. But the liquidity web, we don't even need it. We just have with rabies. We got the LP and we got the Miggles reflections, and these things are so juicy. And Miggles is pretty much bottomed right now. I don't think it's yeah, I think Miggles is pretty much bottomed out. And this thing is gonna pump hard. Miggles is a base gem over there. Gugad's reaching out to the community, trying to shill it to everyone on them. So if we can get some Miggles people on board, let's go. There's nothing's going on right now, so why not have fun in a meme coin? While we're messing around. Yeah, there we go. The amount of Miggles rewards that rabies holders are earning are absolutely retarded. Fully autonomous, trustless yield. Get infected only on base. That is the truth right there, boy. We are family. We want to bring we got to bring all the base memes together. That's the goal. Anti-gravity for you guys that are in it. 27 minutes. We have the biggest lottery ever. The biggest is happening in 21 minutes. So I think Hexray's streaming. He just went, let me see. He just went live, I think, around 11:20. Let me see if he's live right now. No, he's not, but I think he's going live in a minute. So I'm gonna probably wrap this up here pretty shortly so I can watch that. I want to see what's going on. I want to see. I want to win something, man. The biggest is way bigger. This thing's six times the last one, but I only have a couple fuel cells, so odds of me winning are freaking nothing. But that damn evil address can blow me. I got some beef with the evil address. Can't wait to be on stream with him again. I'm talking some shit right to his face. We'll tell him to go switch it up, switched out win for the win all day. The cheapest swap. So next time I'm getting some Morpheus. I will be using switch.win. Anytime now I use Uniswap on ETH, I go to switch.win, baby. It's in the description down below, link below. You won 16 dark so far? Bro, come on. Send me one, bro. I haven't won shit. Won nothing. Paid the biggest two. Yeah, nothing for me. But hey, I'm about to vaporize my fuel cells if I don't win and tell Hexray his project was a scam. Just kidding. We got all of us. We got the OG NFTs that are good past this first journey. So this is journey 1 here. So I didn't realize this. So I went nuts minting the fuel cells, and they're only good for the first journey. But since we have the OG NFTs, that's good forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. We good. We'll be earning on that, I believe. It's like a last man standing with that one. But you had to get in early before I even knew about AG. It was already over that like sacrifice period. But Hexray hooked it up. So all you that sent over your and got your wallet hooked up, we're good to go. So I'm trying to see how much Morpheus. 13.09% has been burnt. We got 777 billion left in Titan X to be burnt. So let's go. Morpheus crushing it. Switch.win, crushing it. And yeah, guys, just the drama. I'm not even gonna get into the drama on Pulse right now. It's just so stupid. The interpool stuff is so stupid. Like, this is the nonsense. It's a lot of people that are wrecked right now. It's copium, and that's why I have fun getting infected with rabies and just doing other degen plays, earning a bunch of miggles, spamming a bunch of KOLs. But oh yeah, COAI. That's the other one I want. This one. This is an awesome play. I love it. It's been holding up, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna reach out to Rec to Riches because I know he got into it. I posted it like a week ago on Twitter, like one of my last lotto ticket plays. And he was one of the few that got into it. And we got in at like 0.003. So we're up like a 2.5x right now after all the turmoil. So not bad. We got in like down here somewhere. And yeah, it's doing good. But I want to start one of my agents and get it going because it pays you right here. Yeah, earn up to 40% of trading fees, 1% from your AI agents trading. So you start the thing and it just goes and performs trades on here. And I was looking and there's a bunch of liquidity in here and different people's bots that all trade against each other in a different DApp. So it wasn't just like, a bunch of cap. These guys got ones that are worth $20,000 in here. Robin H, Wolf. So the market cap of some of these are way bigger. And look at the volume. They're doing millions in volume a day. And I don't know if they're trading against all the different pairs in here or all the different bots, but I think the bots set up all kinds of different liquidity pairs because look at all the transactions. 18 agents are doing 2.5 million transactions. So I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to create my agent. I don't know if you need a certain amount of tokens. I only have like 80,000. So I don't know if that's enough. I would guess it's probably more. But yeah, I'm going to do this with hopefully Rec to Riches on stream. I think that'd be fun. And then we could have like an AI trading competition and see whose AI is better. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, Mobius, just keep flexing, bro. Let us know how many X's you're up on PTGC. Just come on, just for shits and giggles. I know it's like 666 at least right now. Mobius is crushing it, but no, he deserves it. He deserves to put in his last toilet in April or May of this year. Hopefully he can say, you know what, I got enough in here to just peace out. That's the goal. No more breaking your body for that shit when you can put your crypto to work for you and get into Die Hard, have it pay you back P-Die, and get into all these other reflection coins that pay you back yield. So you put a couple $1,000s into them and they just start paying you forever. And instead of going to work every day in the future, you put your crypto to work for you. And that way you work smarter, not harder. So smash that like button, guys. Appreciate all you that are in here. All 67. I know I haven't been streaming much lately. Just been super busy with stuff outside of crypto. And when it's boring like this, like what are you gonna come on here and say? Spread fear porn or talk a bunch of bullshit. So I'm not about that. It's about keeping it real, spreading that alpha. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night.